So here we are in Italy, in Milan. First game of the season against Brescia. I'm going to show you the squad. The squad is just unbelievable. 2 players for every position. And today we are starting the same 4-2-4 that we've done so well with Porto. We're bringing it to Inter. I am starting today's game with 4 strikers on the pitch. Alright boys, welcome back to the channel. Here we are, it is the start of season 10 I think it is now. So we have moved, if you missed last episode, we've taken the Inter Milan job. Manager got sacked finishing 4th. They've not won anything for a couple of years. Milan have started the season. They've won the last 2 seasons. They've won the last 2 Serie A's. They've just beaten Fiorentina 8-2. Obviously the board just want us to win trophies. We're in the Champions League obviously. We've spent a fair bit of money. It's been a really interesting, fun summer, and I've put this squad together. There's only 5 or 6 players that I've sort of like brought in, but at the same time, the players that were already here, some are sensational, including Kylian Mbappe. Okay, let me show you the transfers. The most expensive and one that's taken the most hard work to get over the line, Matheus Perez. We've brought someone from Porto. We've brought Perez. We did need another midfielder, box-to-box. He wanted to play box-to-box. Now, he's going to be unhappy in a minute at the end of this transfer window because I have not signed a defender. I couldn't not take it out. It was locked, as in the talks. He wanted to strengthen the defence. Our defence is probably the weakest area. The 2 fullbacks. We've still got Theo Hernandez and Hakimi Bluss. Both still very good, but over 30. But we've just not got the money. I wanted to bring Ruggieri and the Italian defender who's at PSG, but not been able to do that just because we haven't got enough funds left. So he's in, £50 million. He's lining up with one of the greatest players you'll ever see in a minute in central midfield as well. So yeah, Matheus Perez, I think it's the only one that we've brought across from Porto. Next one in, Alessio Cianchetti. We're going with Cianchetti. That's what we're going with. 5'11", he's a striker that we are playing on the left wing because he's obviously got the pace. Well, he's not got much pace, but mentals, technicals, stamina, strength. He started very well. Look, 9 goals in pre-season. Yeah, he's going on the left. We paid £42 million for him from Lazio, which I think was a very, very good price. He can literally play anywhere. Look, deep line playmaker, 4.5 stars. Striker, 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. 4.5 stars. He is going to be tremendous. He's on the left-hand side for us. Brought in another Italian, Ricardo Piccione, in from Roma, who, remember, turned us down in the last episode. He's coming to be our first choice centre-half. 22 years old, Italian. I wanted to bring some Italian players in, obviously. 6'2", £40 million from Roma. Joseph Akandi, 30 million. Now, I was looking at him. We've looked at him for Porto for a bit, and they kind of always wanted too much money. Class as a wonder kid, 19 years old, 6 foot, finishing already 15, technique 17, work rate 15, off the ball 15. Very good, an absolute handful. And I have started him on the right side because he's obviously got the pace, 2.5 star. His personality is resolute. Hopefully, he will make that position his own. Just while we've still got Mbappe and another player up front, it makes sense to try and give this guy as much time. We've not really strengthened in the wide areas in terms of wingers. We're now playing 2 strikers out there, and the guys who were first team choice last year for Inter and now are our backup. So we've got massive strength in depth. Really excited to see how he does. He looks really good in the match engine just because he's so big, quick, and has scored a couple of goals. No, hasn't scored, but he's a couple of assists. And the next one in, Moise Kean, absolute backup, emergency backup, 6.25. We're struggling a little bit with quota, especially youth players and Italian players. So I've just brought him in. He was transfer listed, 38 grand a week. Will help us in cups, league games. We need 12 subs as well on the bench, so it helps. He was happy being a backup and 29 years old. Yeah, even though the board weren't happy, I think he's finishing 15. He's got a lot around 14, 15, decent mentals, decent physicals. Yeah, I think he's going to be useful to us. And another one in freebie, Saul, just because we have to name 12 players on the bench, Italian games, we've only got enough for 14 subs, if that makes sense. So I thought, right, I'll just dive into the free transfer list, see who's available. I wanted a 37 Mohamed Salah, but we couldn't sign him because we've already signed a non-EU player in Perez, so I couldn't get Salah. So we've got Solin, happy being an emergency backup. He probably won't play, but look at him, he can play like in nearly every single position. So yeah, board weren't happy with that. But it just means we can have someone on the bench. We're going to have injuries, suspensions, lack of fitness and stuff over the course of the season. So it just means we can maybe operate with a full bench this season. A player that was already pre-signed, Josep, on a free from Barcelona. Not amazing, to be honest. A youngster as well on a free. Was it a free? Yeah, another free. Emmanuel Del Corte. Not bad. Winger, 2-star, he's in our under-20s this season. And we've got one loanee in, Arsic. Yeah, this was bought a couple of days before Perez, but it was a loan. Just paying we're paying loan fee of 1.5 million. Absolutely tremendous. 6'2", 19 technique, 15 passing, first touch 17. Long shots, look at his mentals, his physical's good. He's an absolute animal. And he's going to be definitely rotating in the central midfield. On the outs, Camavinga was already sold before we got the job, 92 million. This has really helped us strengthen in terms of the rebuild. Georgi Tunov was a player that we were never going to pick in a million years. He looks a bit like a Phil Neville. Can kind of play a few positions, but he's not really great at any. Vincenzo Milico has gone to Porto. Porto have sold Ivan Nielsen to Milan, so we may come up against Ivan Nielsen at some point this season. Porto, 17 mil, really happy. He wasn't going to feature. I was a little bit annoyed that he was Italian, but we just needed a little bit of money in the bank, so we've let him go. And then other players, Bernardo Silva, Talentino Sveberg, a lot of players were just in and around, sort of like the free, sort of like the squad, and just to thin the squad down a little bit. I was quite disappointed because Romelu Lukaku was released and I've offered him a new contract, but he won't sign for us back, which is a bit of a shame. Pre-season, we've had a big pre-season. I played a couple of these games. We've beaten Bayern Munich. We've won 7-0, 5-0, 2-0, 11-1 and 8-0. So yeah, goals. The squad is just tremendous. I'll go through the players that we've got. Starting goalkeeper is Sandro. Very good goalkeeper. He's been wanted by a lot of teams this summer. I did look at maybe moving him on and getting lots of money for him and bringing an Italian goalkeeper. And I do like to have my two goalkeepers at sort of like the nationality because it ticks boxes. But unfortunately, there's not much around. The guy at Atalanta is unavailable. Donnarumma is at Chelsea, unavailable. Plazzeri, who was a bit of a wonder kid for Milan, and maybe not on this year's game, but definitely last year's, he's now in Shakhtar, and he's already rated as a Serie B goalkeeper. So we'll stick with Sandro. Right back, we've got Hakimi, 30 years old, still got 18 pace, so we're good to go for probably at least 2 of the 3 seasons that we're planning on being here. Hernandez on the left-hand side, 31 years old, probably need to strengthen there in the summer. He will be he'll be probably a backup for us next year. Really want to bring in Ruggeri from PSG. Probably can get a deal for 50 million done in the next summer. Piccione we spoke about. Bastoni, centre half, left footed as well. 30 years old, peaking in terms of physicals and his technicals and stuff. Mental's very good. Just an absolute tremendous defender. And then back up we've got Skriniar, who's still in, even though he's 34, has still got 13 pace. We've got this young player called Komoto, wonder kid, 20 years old. He's going to be our backup right back this year. We're going to play him in at right back as much as we can. I've also got a very good Romanian defender. Heading not great, marking good though, tackling good, physical's good, 6'3". Yeah, quick, decent backup. Got Ariel Martinez, just a fullback that can play in both positions, either footed as well. So he's more likely going to be our backup left back. In the midfield, Perez, and then we've got this dude, Carmine Palmieri, 23-year-old Frenchman. They signed from Lyon for 84 million. Look at him. He has been tremendous in pre-season. He's our advanced playmaker. And then we've got Arsic, that we saw, the guy that we've got on loan. We've also got Barella as well, who is now, 32, but he's going to be a backup for box-to-box and advanced playmaker. And we've also got Kovacic, who's too old, and Xavi Simons as well, who's pretty decent, but isn't probably going to play much. We may look at moving him on in January and then see if we can actually get a deal done for that Ruggeri. Chancetti Akande we've spoken about. We've got De La Vega, who's not a bad backup on one side. And then we've got a Portuguese dude. Where is he? Pata. Vasco Pata, 27-year-old. Quite nice. Some nice little technicals, physicals as well. They paid 17.25 from Sported, who paid 55 million for him. Holy shit. And then up front, we've got Mbappe. There he is, 30 years old, 19 pace. Absolutely tremendous. We're going to play him as an advanced forward this season so he can score just an absolute shit ton of goals. And we've also got this guy, Oscar Bozzoni, a 21-year-old Italian. Look at him. 5.7. It's going to be his breakthrough year. He did play 20 times for them last season. Only scored 5 goals. He's playing the deep lying forward role. And that's it. We've got players like Vilk, who's a wonder kid. May send him out on loan. Our backup keeper isn't bad. Moise Keane we spoke about. That's it. Dumfries, Denzel Dumfries, not bad backup. Can play a variety of positions for us. All right. Let's get in to the game. It's Brescia. How have they done? 14th last season. There was also Belotti on the free transfer list, but we don't need another striker in. I was looking at Belotti just to add a little bit more depth for this Serie A sort of like season. There it is, the front four strikers on the pitch. I'm not going to change it for away games and stuff. We're literally going to go at teams like we did with Porto to a certain extent. Just we're better than everyone else. We've been given, even though we've not won it for 5 years, we've been made 7-4 favourites. But these are the games. Starting the season, let's just score some goals. Let me know what you think down in the comments to the new team, the new players, which players is making you a little bit moist. I just want to see Mbappe. Not played with Mbappe, I don't think, in the game ever. I don't think. So it's really good to see how he gets on. Here we go. First highlight. Hakimi. We're going to be sharp down this right-hand side with Hakimi and Akande. Hakimi's gone pretty much the full length of the pitch. Crosses. Mbappe's there. And within 5 minutes, we are 1-0 up. Here we go, boys. This is going to be fun. It's going to be tough because there's going to be big games against sort of like Juventus's and Atalanta's and Milan's. But we're going to score some goals. I think we've also got the Champions League draw as well. We'll probably get that in before the end of the episode. 2-0. 2-0. Palmieri with the corner. We aren't going to see it. Mbappe just steps in and absolutely smashes it in. 2-0, 10 minutes. Bastoni. Perez. Out to Ciancetti. Mbappe's there, nearly a hat-trick. And also I was going to say as well, video I released on Friday is this tactic, the Invincible 4-4-2. Go check out, it's on the channel. It's done really well for views and stuff, so thank you if you're one of those people. 2,000 people that have already watched it. If you're new to the channel as well, I've had a lot of new subscribers, so thank you very much. I'm going to have some bloody fun with this 4-4-2 this season. Right, start the second half. They've got a corner. Piccione's done well to defend. Salah's going to get another goal though by the looks of it. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh, Palmieri. You might be a good footballer, buddy, but you're not a good tackler. A chance for Brescia to get back in the game, start the second half. They have done. It's 2-1. Okay. We'll go for a cheeky demand more straight away. Okay, a little bit quiet this second half. Just monitoring a few fitnesses. Let's do a few changes. So let's get Barella on this left hand side. Let's go. Let's take a Candy off who's been really quiet. Let's go Pedro de la Vega. Are they going to spoil the party here? Right, we've got a free kick. Barella. Can we just clinch it? No, it's a header. It's coming out to Perez though. What's he got for us? It's gone all the way back to Piccione. I'm a little bit worried that we'll lose the ball here and they'll be countering. Hakimi. Piccione. Hakimi. Nice into De La Vega. Into Barella. Perez is going to get there. He does. Bozzoni. Ciancetti's in and seals it. There we go. Bozzoni and Ciancetti, the two Italian wonder kids linking up to seal it for us. It's Brescia 1, Inter Milan 3. We're up and running in Serie A, boys. Into stoppage time. Is there more goals in us? I don't want a 3-2. To be fair, their only highlight has come from the penalty. They've had nothing else. So we've obviously defended pretty well. I think the thing with the Porto team was we were never amazing at centre-halves, but I do think we've got two amazing centre-halves now in Piccione and Bastoni. De La Vega's done well to rob it. Mbappe's still been on a hat-trick for, 75 minutes. De La Vega. Hakimi. Crosses Barella. No, blocked. Ciancetti. Barella. Bozzoni's in. 5-star. It doesn't seem clinical, the youngster. But there we go. He's 18 finishing, so he's going to score us goals. He will score us goals. There we go, boys. 3-1. We're up and running. Right, here we are. Champions League. Just a chance we can draw Porto. We're second seeds. Okay. Liverpool, Real Madrid. Chelsea, Juventus. PSG, Inter. Okay, we didn't get the Porto draw. Never mind. Third seeds. There's some big boys in there. We don't want Dortmund or Leipzig, do we? Anyone else we could probably take? Salzburg, Ajax, Villarreal. We'll take that. We're no Manchester United. Fourth seeds, yeah, we should be fine against any of the fourth seeds. Celtic makes it a little bit fun. Yeah, PSG, Inter, Villarreal. PSG, who have Thomas Tuchel still in charge. There's Ruggeri, the left back that we're going to try and sign. Maybe even in January if we could just get rid of a few. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Smash a like on today's video. Sorry there was no videos over the weekend. We were just a little bit behind. And yeah, we'll see you on Sunday. Probably maybe a Champions League game. Alright guys, take care. Thanks for watching. See you later.